I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are doing something crazy today. I'm gonna be attempting to read for 24 hours straight. No pausing, no rests, no nothing, just straight reading. I hope I will not sleep. I mean, can I do it? I probably can. Just deprive myself out of sleep for 24 hours. It's gonna be fine, right? Right. My eyes, not gonna hurt. I need to buy some drops. Good plan. You're here to see me struggle and I'm here to deliver it because this is the kind of videos I like to see. It is Thursday, 7:12 p.m. right now. It's the evening time and I'm about to start reading. We need to go pick some books. In the last haul, I tried to pick up some short books that I can do for this challenge. So let's go to bookshelves, find some books to read together, and we're gonna start from there, okay? Okay, great. So here is my bookshelf right here. Didn't give you a tour for a long time, but today's not that. We have to go and find something to read. Okay, what short? Oh, The Star Girl is pretty short. Okay, let's grab that one. Maybe Agatha Christie. No, the pre-packed books actually. We need to find something like under 200 pages maybe. All the short books here I read. Let's see here. I just read Speak, so that's not happening. Ooh, The Smell of Other People's Houses. How big is this thing? 220? I mean, sure. I'll try to read that in a day, no problem. And we have The Perks of Being a Wallflower. That looks pretty short. Got it. That's done. Unfortunately, I already read Elevation, so I can't read that. I mean, I don't wanna. This would be perfect, except I read it already, so nope. I just hold this book. Well, this is my entire haul right here. I just hold Pictures of Hollis Woods, and it looks like it's a pretty short one. Let's see. Like, ooh, under 200. Perfect. Perfection. That goes here. We have Great Gatsby, even though it's a classic. It's pretty short. Let's do that. A Hidden Life of Dogs we have. Pretty short. I'm not sure if I want to read it, but it's short. Sure, that's an option. Hole in My Life looks pretty short. Let's see. Under 200. Perfect. Grayson. Sure, that'll do. A Midsummer Night's Dream. What is it called? A Midsummer Night's Dream. Pretty short. Sure. Oh my gosh, I'm just picking everything. Oh, I also have the short stories to read in the dark. Okay, I read this one. I didn't read this one, so this is an option. I think that's all the small books I have. Okay, so here's what we're gonna be reading for the next 24 hours. I have The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This thing is over 200 pages, but it's alright. I can do it, right? I think my record so far is like 300 to 400 pages a day. And I was pushing it. We have The Smell of Other People's Houses. This one is over 200 pages, but who cares? We have The Star Girl under 200 pages. That's more likely. Picture of Hollis Woods, really short. I feel like this one would be so easy. Maybe I should start with this one. Hole in My Life. This one is kind of chunky. Looks pretty chunky, but it's a tiny book, so I can do it. Hidden Lives of Dogs. I'm not sure. Sure, I would like to finish some books so I can review them. We have Great Gatsby. We have more scary stories to read in the dark. I think this one is the shortest that I have. It's under 100 pages. This one is under 100 pages and there's not that much text in this one, so yep. Maybe I should read this one during the night. Welcome to Catherine making bad choices. Midsummer Night's Dream. This might be a nightmare to read, so maybe I should read this one during the night. I don't know. And the last one we have Grayson, a memoir about a whale. Now, it's 7:20 p.m. right now, so should I start like at 8? And the challenge will end at 8 in the evening of the next day? This is my TBR. And also, I am currently reading Elantris by Brandon Sanderson, and I am chapter 14. It's going slow, it's a big book, and I just found a audiobook for Elantris. So I'm thinking while I'm walking, feeding dogs, feeding myself, and doing other like life necessary things, I think I'm gonna just tune in and have this audiobook right here, which I already set for my chapter 15, 14 I am? 14. Okay, I think I will start with this one. It looks and feels really light, and we're gonna go from here. Sure. Plan. Great plan. Okay. It's 9:34 in the evening, same day. I am done reading Pictures of Hollywood by Patricia Riley Giff. I think this will be like a 3-star for me. It was alright, nothing special. It's about this girl who was abandoned at Hollywood. That's why she's called Hollis Woods. And it's kind of like her story living with multiple guardians, and it's not like a series of unfortunate events where, you know, all the guardians are bad. This is the opposite. Like, she loves the family she's been in, but stuff just keeps, you know, some stuff happens that she has to move to another family, and trying to find her family and her value in this life. And she's also a painter. She paints pictures of different scenes from which she's telling us the story. So the chapter would called 10th Picture, and she was like would paint a picture of what happened, you know. So it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to read. It was really fast. I'm glad I picked up this one. What I didn't like is that it was such a short book that it was hard to connect with characters, and also the book really didn't take the turns that I wanted to take for it to be better or interesting. It was kind of just like plain. It was pretty plain. So it was not bad. There was nothing wrong. It's a middle grade. The writing was nice. It was just a little bit. So my husband is coming home any minute now, and like I want to have dinner with him. We usually have dinner in the living room and we watch a movie or something together. It's our like time together. So should I stop reading and go, you know, have dinner with him? It should be like leave me alone and come and read and eat by myself. Fantastic lighting, I know. Welcome to night filming. Okay, so it's 11:12 now, and I had a good dinner, and I had it by myself while listening. Sorry for my I never realized how loud my dishwasher is, because we usually eat when we go to bed. Alright, so while I was having a dinner, I was listening to Elantris. I listened to one more chapter. Also was listening to this thing while walking the dogs, and now it's dark and we gotta read a lot. So are you guys excited? I'm not excited. I'm sorry I'm wasting time, but like I have to update you. So okay, I think I'm going to try to read The Hidden Life of Dogs just because, I don't know, I thought maybe it will be fun or interesting, so I'm gonna start on this one. And yeah, alright, where my comfortable pillows are. So it's been like 15 minutes I've been reading this book, and I am like 20 pages in, and honestly I don't see a point in reading this one anymore. The author of this book is the woman who not only is not a specialist in dog behavior, but she didn't even own the dog that she is talking about. She was babysitting the dog, which was let by himself walking around, and one day she decided to just go and see what his life is, what he's doing on the walk by himself, and how he's like not hit by cars, or he's avoiding some kind of like poison traps, like he's like super smart and stuff. And I tried to skip some and see like where it goes, but honestly there's no scientific stuff. It's just her own experience with this husky, and then she got her own dogs, and it's just her watching them, I guess. And this is so boring because I have 4 dogs and I thought I would like learn something, but every dog is unique and every dog is different. And like writing a book when you have no credibility to write a book about the subject and then just tell people what your personal pet is up to, and title The Hidden Life of Dogs. There's no hidden life. My dogs are sleeping right there on the floor. I don't think this book has anything to say that I don't already know. So I'm DNF in this book. I don't want to waste my time on this thing. It's bad. So let's read something else. What do I have? I think next one I will be picking up, I probably shouldn't scream so much. My husband is sleeping. It's almost 12 o'clock. Like, what the heck am I doing? I think I'm gonna pick up The Hole in My Life by Jack Gantos. It's like a memoir, I guess, about this guy getting caught while he is transporting drugs, I think. So let's get into this one. I think I need a drink though, because I'm kind of getting sleepy, and yeah, I'm gonna get a drink. It's 2:34. I'm so tired. I don't want to push myself anymore. This was a horrible idea. I am more than halfway through this book. I'm on page 132. And it's been a few hours. I've been reading non-stop and I want a break. But you know what? I cannot have a break because it's reading for 24 hours straight. I guess I'm gonna go back to reading. Thank you very much. Should I like stop and like, I'll just finish. I have 60 more pages and my second book of the challenge will be done, which is great. So let's keep reading. It's 4 o'clock and I'm done. I don't want to read anymore. Book number 2, it's done. Okay, Hole in My Life by Jack Gantos. I thought that it was pretty solid. It's about this guy who just wanted to live his life wanted to live his life, wanted to go to college, he wanted to become a writer, and he was trying to like come up with a way to make money, and he was suggested this opportunity to pretty much sail this boat with hundreds of pounds of drugs on this boat and then deliver it to, I think, New York or something, somewhere else, and then spread the drugs, like go and sell the drugs. And they got caught, and yeah, he went to jail for that. And this is just like his memoir, his autobiography of how he came to that thing, how he, you know, how he sailed, how he sold drugs, that he understood his mistake. I'm sorry, I'm bubbling. I am so tired. It's 4 in the morning and I just want to go to bed. I think I give it 4 stars. It wasn't that bad. It just took me quite a bit of time to read this one, but it was fun. It was fun. I went and I picked up this book. I wanted a thriller and I don't have any thrillers, so I picked up this one. It's a huge one and I don't know if I will be able to finish this one or not, but I needed some thriller in my life, and this one, I don't care if I read it in one day, but I don't know, I feel like I'm not gonna read the entire thing because this is pretty big. What am I doing? All right, let's just try it, okay? Okay. If I look bad, don't judge me. It's almost 5 in the morning. What's up? I read like 20 pages and I'm not digging it. It's not really good, so I wouldn't say I'm DNFing it. I feel like this is not exactly what I'm looking for, so I think I will switch to something else before I fall asleep again. I mean, I didn't fall asleep. I'm fine. Fresh like a peach. I'm gonna start reading Grayson, another memoir, since they're going so well, because this looks really short and I think I can do this one fast and not fall asleep. So I don't even know what angle of the couch you want to see at this point. I'm tired and I don't want to film anything. I never seen a map in a memoir. That's pretty cool.
Later.
Update. Where's my phone? I lost my phone. I don't know where my phone is. I have no willpower left in me. I want to die and I regret every single decision I ever made, but I am 76 pages in this book, more than halfway through. I feel like my eyes hurt, so I'm gonna go quickly grab my eye drops. I'll be back, okay? Okay. If you ever want to start this channel, if you ever want to try this challenge, I advise you to get some dry eye relief because you will need that to help you. This is magic. That was much needed. I don't know why I waited till 5 in the morning to use it. Is it? Oh, it is. I'm done. Yes. 6 in the morning and we about to party. If you like ocean, or if you like ocean creatures, if you like books about like swimming and just being in the ocean and just like feeling the water, it's a great book for you. It's pretty scary ocean, okay? She was describing this deep dark ocean where you cannot see anything and it's scary, and I would never go swim in the open ocean by myself. I'm scared to go in the boat, but she's just like swimming by herself, you know? So she's crazy, she's nuts. And she was 17, like what the heck? My dog started waking up and I think soon they would want me to go and walk them. So I'll catch you up and sunrise. Good morning, my guys. It's a wonderful morning. Look how beautiful it is. Yeah, I'm still listening to the book and I'm talking at the same time. It's hard. Good morning, my dudes. I figured the whole vlog is gonna be me without makeup, and I just gotta, you know, I'm gonna deal with it, it's fine. While I was walking the dogs and having breakfast, I finished one more chapter of Elantris. So now I think I'm chapter 16, I think. And right now it's about like 7:30. I have my phone somewhere, I don't know where it is. So it's one of the shortest books that I have on my TBR right now, and it's like a classic, and I'm really interested in reading this one day. So I thought today is the day, and I'm gonna update you when I finish it, I guess. I am so tired, but walking the dogs and having some food in my system definitely helped, so gotta finish the challenge. Okie dokie, small update. I'm like halfway through the book and I really like the writing. I didn't expect to like the writing, but it's like classics, like they're big difficult words, and the 20s is really like cool time and I'm really interested in that. And so this was just like, this one is hitting the spot, honestly. I'm so tired of reading. I don't want to even read anymore, but I'm gonna pursue my goal and finish strong. And yes, I do have a doctor's appointment today that I have to go to, and it's an hour away. So I hope I can finish this one by the time I have to go and get like an audiobook for one of the other books. So that's my plan. Hopefully it's gonna go well. Wish me luck. You don't have to. Nice talk. I'm sick of everything. Sick of everything. Sick of everything. Don't flash anyone. Do you see the pile of laundry that has to be folded? Yeah, I don't have time today. I gotta read. And everything, all the breaks I takes is the bathroom breaks and updating you guys breaks. And that's everything I can allow myself. Okay, so I finished The Great Gatsby. I liked it quite a bit. I wouldn't call it 5 stars, but I think 4.5 is where I land with this book. Honestly, I liked the characters, I liked the drama, I liked the writing. It was just hitting the spot. I'm gonna talk more about this book in my wrap-up, I think. So I'm gonna change my pants, get ready to go to an appointment, and find an audiobook for the next thing. I have just started this one. Well, I adjusted where I stopped reading it last night, and I still have 11 hours of this book. So I'm gonna grab the physical book and try to read it there at the office while waiting between like nurse comes and the doctor comes, you know the drill. All right, well, anyway, nice update, good talk. Great Gatsby. Oh my god, it's 5:40 already. What's up? I came from the doctor, took a shower, I walked the dogs, audiobook was on all this time. I don't even know what's happening at this point. I have literally either 2 hours or 3 hours left. which is incredible, and I'm really grateful for that. So let me do I change into something more comfortable or just keep going on in my bathrobe? I don't know. I am so tired and I'm so ready to just have a good night's sleep today. It's next morning. I was trying to read yesterday as much as I could, trying to finish the book, and I didn't, and it's fine. But I read all this time to 8 o'clock and I fell asleep. Overall, I read 1,051 pages, and I completed 4 books and read from 3 other books. Bow! So let's talk about them. So the first one was The Pictures of Hollis Woods. It was a nice middle grade that was supposed to be touchy about this orphan girl trying to find self-worth. If you love painting pictures, if you love talking about art and stuff, there's a lot discussion about this topic, but it's still a really short book and it's just a really nice quick read. It was okay. Yes. Then we have Hole in My Life by Jack Gantos. There's a memoir about this young guy who made a big mistake in his life and he went to jail and he learned from it. If you love writing, if you want to write a book, if you look for like inspiration, and you're probably asking, Catherine, what does writing has to do with this book? But Gantos, like, he wrote his own memoir, obviously, and he always wanted to be a writer. He went to college to become a writer. He always thought about it before he made this mistake, and he is really well-read person. He read a lot of things. This book mentions like 100 more books maybe you will be interested in reading, and it inspired him to write, and it just was really cool story. Then we had Grayson by Lynn Cox, and this is another memoir. This was 3 stars for me. It was a nice, sweet story about the girl trying to find a mommy for baby whale. If you love ocean, if you love water, if you love swimming, if you're passionate about ocean creatures, you will really like this book. And lastly, I finished The Great Gatsby by Scott Fitzgerald, and this one was 4 stars. Or even 4.5 stars. This was a great story. I watched the movie a few years ago and I don't really remember much, but this one was just like so precious and wonderful. It's I can finally feel that the classic was actually worth reading, that the classic was actually worth talking about, and this one was just incredible, and we pretty much all know what it's about. I'm not gonna talk about it. Okay, so books that I read from: The Hidden Life of Dogs, I DNF'd. I read 15 pages. It's not worth it. It's the author of this book is not well educated, so if you're actually looking for some science behind dog behavior, this is not the book for you. I have no idea who this book is for. I cannot think of anyone who would read about someone else's dog and be like, yeah, I learned a lot. But anyway, I didn't like this one. 1 star, obviously, I DNF'd it. Then I read 4 chapters of Elantris. I started chapter 14 and I'm now at chapter 18. I'm not done with this book either, but I read some of this. I'm gonna talk more about this when I finish and maybe in my wrap-up. And also, I tried to finish The Raven Black by Anne Cleeves. I finished the chapter 35, so I literally have a few pages left, and I am planning on finishing this book by the end of the month, and I'm gonna talk more about this book in my wrap-up. But yeah, I don't have really strong feelings about it. I want to know what the resolution of this mystery will be. It's not really good. It's not super bad. It's just like, alright. So I'll finish and I'll let you know what I thought about it. I have a feeling this vlog will be really long, and if you watched all the way to here, I want to say thank you so much for putting up with me for what, 30 minutes, 40 minutes? This challenge was one of the hardest challenges that I ever took upon myself. I only did like 3 challenges, so I shouldn't even say that, but even though I thought it would be a quick challenge to do, you know, just to take one day and just film it, but honestly, like, reading non-stop is like, it's a struggle, a constant struggle with yourself. I am not the person who can sit in one place for long, and so I had to really move and make myself comfortable many times. And my advice, if you really want to do this challenge, is not to find short books, but find the books that you're really passionate and excited about, because that way the time is gonna fly so much more faster. I did the mistake to just pick like random short books, so I thought if I finished the book, it would like keep me going, and it did. Also, finishing many books at the same time made me feel like satisfied and made me not want to keep reading. So I would rather like grab one big thick book that I'm super excited about next time and just dive into that one fully, instead of trying to read so many stories and so many characters and remember all this in the same day. Also want to mention thank you guys for 150 subscribers. This is incredible. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye.